Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 5 minutes. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I will be back as soon as I find a potential opportunity. I have an order at 39 here for put option. So I'm looking at that number right there. I want to see that number go down to 39 and then got dropped slightly below it. And if it does that, this whole white order right there will turn green, which means I was able to buy. If you don't know what options are, just comment below option guide and I'll link you to a free class I put together called The Big Basics of Options. It'll walk you through how they work, terminology, all that. Don't be intimidated. I know sometimes people hear options and they run away screaming because, oh, they're so complicated, they're so intimidating. They can be made complicated, don't get me wrong, but they don't need to be that way. I approach them in more of a simple way. So if that's how you like to approach things, more simplified ways, then I'm confident that guide will help you out and help give you a good foundation. So there we go. I'm watching that number down there for 39. Oh, got close, did not fill me. So we'll go to 37 now instead. See if we can get another push up. Nope, right there. Tried again, did not fill me. So I'm going to change strike prices now. Go here, 38. Again, what is a strike price? Comment below. Those are the types of terminologies that I'll talk about. All right, I'll pause. I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, I have an order at 38. Once again, did not fill me. So got to change strike prices here. All right, I'll pause, keep a close eye on it. Have an order at 42 here, in at 42 for a put. All right. So if it wants to pull back a little bit here. I am in loss control mode right now. So I thought that was going to be a $50 loss. I got in at 42. And look at that, I would have been okay. Well, that's actually still a pleasant surprise. For some reason, I thought I was in at 42.50. So, okay. Well, I thought I was looking at a $50 loss instead of looking at it basically, well, with commissions, I don't know, we'll call it a $2 loss. But yeah, that was clearly not, I was going for $100, then I tried for 50, and then, you don't want to panic out. And I know the P&L over here at sometimes was, or excuse me, I'm about to circle the wrong one. If you're watching that number, it got pretty big, and that's loss control mode. Yes, sometimes that number is going to be big, and it stays big, unfortunately. But those are pretty rare. If you just give it a chance, you don't panic out, then you can get either sometimes small little green or much smaller losses, or in this case, just a break even. But then, of course, had I just held, I would have been perfectly fine. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? That's all hindsight. So, all right. Well, that one did not go according to plan. Was looking for $100 quick move there. Did not happen. But all things considered, I'll take the essential break even. All right. Let's see what else I can find. Have an order at 49 here. for a call, and I got that at 49. And out there for $100. Very good. So that one a lot smoother than the first one, huh? So there we go. Nice $100 move, although I am potentially interested in another call if this thing wants to drop down some more. Same, almost same trade, going to be 48. Again, I changed strike prices. That's why these prices over here are changing. And like I said earlier, what's a strike price? Just comment below option guide, and I will, that's one of the terms I talk about, just double checking some things. So yeah, 48, throw the order out there. Let's see if it can pull back some more, and I'll keep an eye on it. I'll pause. Have an order at 48 here. Actually, that looks more like 47 would be more of an accurate entry point. I got close, but that fast bounced back up. So, all right, I'll pause. Have an order at 41 here for a put. Needs to come up a bit more. Fast mover, so I'd rather err on the side of caution and start recording so I don't miss the entry point. So it's getting close. All right, at this point, yeah, glad I canceled that out. Go to 48 here. All right, I'll pause, keep a close eye on it though. Have an order at 47 here for a call. Needs to come down just a bit more. In at 40. Wow. Wow. If you blinked, you missed it, but that was $150 in literally a microsecond. Which reminds me, I did hit record, right? Okay. So just to reiterate, that order was white, and that order was white sitting there, so you could have seen that. So that turned green, meaning I was able to buy. And then that order lasted white for, I'll be curious to see. I mean, it showed up as white, but it would have been just for an absolute microsecond. And then I was, in fact, look at the times. The times show, and this is the execution time. Times show that I was in at 10:51:04, out at 10:51:04. Meaning, obviously, you would think, well, that's impossible, Clay, because you can't get in and out within the same second. Right there, I did. And it was for $150. That may be the quickest $150 I've ever made. Under 1 second. That was wild. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that was crazy. I will pause. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it good. So a little under 90 minutes, $250 with commissions. Let's call it 240-ish. And that's with that one trade that did not go well at all. So that's why at the end of the day, just manage your risks, loss control mode, be disciplined, whatever you want to call it. But don't sit there holding hope. Granted, I guess that doesn't necessarily work here, because had I held and hoped on that one, I would have actually been okay. But that would have been just a construction of a bad habit, which in the big picture will definitely come back and wreck your dreams, ruin your life. So we don't want to build bad habits. But more of the story here, even with one trade, didn't go the way I thought it would. That's okay. So hopefully that can be an encouragement to you that you don't have to have every single trade work out perfectly. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes you got to take losses or smaller wins or break evens, but just stick with the strategy. And then who knows, maybe you'll make $150 in a microsecond. So that was absolutely crazy. So I definitely know what the title of this video is going to be. 150 in literally under 1 second. That was crazy. So that's all I have for you. So I am happy with this. I'll go on with my day. Just as a little bit of context, I have multiple streams of income. Trading is just a side hustle for me. I believe everybody should have multiple streams of income because my goal is not a Lamborghini. If you want a Lamborghini, go for it. My goal is freedom of schedule. I want freedom of time. I have 6 kids. They're younger. I work from home. I want to be able to just choose what I do with my time, whether that's, working, hanging out with them, working on my real estate investing, working on the teaching business at claytrader.com. I just want that freedom of time. And, obviously if I want the Lamborghini, I'm probably going to need to make more than $240. But in my case, with the other streams of income pouring into my personal finances, $240 for 90 minutes worth of my time, I'll take that all day long. I'm not going to complain about it. So thank you for watching. If you want to learn more about options, hit that, or no, don't hit the like button. That doesn't really tell me anything about options, but leave a comment down below, option guide, and I will link that to you. And also, if you want to learn more about charts, what I'm doing here from a strategy perspective in terms of technical analysis and all that, and why I believe charts are a very useful tool, then I do offer a free webinar for that. And I'm going to change to another video right now, and I'll tell you more about how you can get signed up. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.